Yale did have a real-time fMRI. And you can lay in the fMRI scanner at Yale's medical school, and they can watch your default mode network. You may have heard this term. We've found out that there's a network that creates, or at least through which, the master switchboard for all of the self-referential crap. And if you can deactivate that self-referential network, then you don't have the crap anymore. You still have planning and problem solving. That's called a tasking network. No problem with that. But you got this default mode network over here that has, the first research was 11 centers in it. They're very deep in the brain. The two main centers are like here, and back here, deep in the center of the brain. And there's two subnetworks that connect into those. And those 11 main centers basically create your negative reality, your problematic reality. And what you could do in Yale, you could watch. We watch this one center back here. It's a very important center. The two main centers talk all the time. And they talk to the subnetworks not so much. One of these subnetworks creates the illusion of you and others, you and these guys, you and me. The other one creates a sense of you, James, passing through time. James with the past, with the present, and the future. Those two subnetworks make that take place. If you can shut down this default mode network, and you can do it with psychedelics temporarily, you can do it with the stuff that I do, and you can say, okay, we can watch this network, the two main connectors in this network, and if we can stop one of them, then the network falls apart. And so we watched this one center back here, functional MRI, and they could watch it real time plus 3 seconds, 3 or 4 seconds. They could say, okay, we're watching Gary's brain right now. Is this posterior cingulate cortex, this core center back here, activated or not? If it's activated, blah, 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 blah. If it's shut down, that's it, nothing. So when they scanned me, it was myself and 99 Theravadan meditators, Buddhist meditators. And they looked at, the one study was of 15 of them. They also did a bigger study for 100 of us. And mine is just quiet, naturally, all by itself, doing nothing. Now you can also, if you really work really hard to be over here by like doing a task like meditating. If you're meditator, you can hold yourself over here. Then you also can shut this default network down, but you've done it only by as long as you're over here. If you stop doing this, you're back into the by default mode network. So some of them could go over here and meditate so ferociously. This is people who've done 10,000 hours of meditation, plus or minus, all of us. So they're, and they could stop it. But as soon as they took a break, back here again.
So you're saying you somehow figured out a way to permanently turn off that switch?
That's what I did. In my case, it just doesn't operate.
But like you were born like that?
It can switch back. I mean, I can do a task. It doesn't do so much, but do a task, it switches back to default mode. There's nothing there. It's just quiet. If it switches back, there's nothing there. And I'll just stay there. I stay there all day. There's no effort to do it. It's just how it is. I was the only person that could do that.